you're about to see is brought to you by Florence Family Motors, 2065 Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester.
Hi, this is Samantha reporting for Thunder TV. Last week, the Manchester Fire Department participated in a two-part safety course that taught them how to get out of a deteriorating building once their exits have been blocked. This involved busting through walls, jumping out of a two-story window with no ladder, and more. Let's go find out what this course was all about, find out what firefighters thought about participating in this course, and see how it will protect our firemen in the future.
My name is Joseph Edwards, and I'm a Fire Service Instructor 2 with the state of Tennessee and the Tennessee Fire Codes Academy. Today we're in Manchester, Tennessee. We've been here since Monday and going all the way through Saturday. We're doing the whole department's survival class, which is a 2-day format. It's basically 16 hours worth of training. We do 8 hours per shift for 2 shifts in a row, so we're getting the whole department. Something that's not ever been done really in the state. Generally what we do is do 1 2-day class, and whoever wants to come comes. In this particular thing, we're doing the whole department, which is very commendable from administration and the city leaders all the way down to the lowest ranking firefighter. That just helps these guys be more prepared to do their job.
And why is this class so important to firefighters?
It's important because there's guys out there in the world, that's, especially in the state of Tennessee, that's lost their lives doing this job. This job is more dangerous than ever before because of new building construction techniques and inexperience in firefighting conditions, as well as just getting lack of training in this kind of environment and high stress mentally and physically. And we're just trying to prepare them to get that extra level of training.
Can you give me a description of what's going to happen to the team when they go in today?
First things first, they're going to come in. They're anxious already because they're getting in this type of environment. They know what they're coming to. Just as any structure fire or emergency they would go on. They're blacked out completely with several layers of wax paper across their face, giving them some type of smoky type feeling. They're going to be disoriented. They're not going to know where they're at. They're also going to have to breach through walls, get out of this situation. They're also going to find their hose line and get back to the basics of what they were taught in the recruit program, is to follow hose lines and understand how the Higby cuts work, which way of the hose line gets you back out to the fire pump outside to safety.
Now there's a sound element to making this very real to life, making this sound like a crisis.
Right. We try to simulate walls falling down, ceilings falling down on top of folks, because that's what they're going to be experiencing. And you got to remember, this is a fire situation where there's actual deteriorating conditions in the building. Things get worse with time. It's not always just cut and dry as far as being just blacked out. You have things falling, you have debris falling on top of folks' head, you have all the pass devices going off, ringing, letting the firefighter know he's out of air, or letting him know the RIT team so they can come in and help them. So we try to add all the different sounds aspects, things falling, debris falling on top of the firefighters, not only to increase their heart rate and get the anxiety up, because that's what they're going to be facing in the real world. This is the land of do-overs for us. When you run out of air in here, it's a lot different. When you're in a real house fire and structure, you're not so lucky. So we're trying to get them to understand the importance of that.
Almost there. Follow that hose line. Stay with that hose line. Get small now. You gotta get small. Now get small. There you go. Now you're free. Come on out. Come on out. Get out. Fight, fight, fight. Come on out. Good, good. There you go. Get home to your family, buddy. Come on, let's go. Keep going, bud. Bring it on. You about got it. Keep going, buddy. Good job. Good job. Good job.
Like I said, this pushes them to that.
My name is Stephen Wooten. I'm a lieutenant for the Manchester Fire Department. And we just went through the first half of Firefighters Bible. And this half of the class teaches you where your limits are at as far as endurance, mental and physically capable of completing a task under strenuous circumstances. We had to breach walls, crawl through the walls, find our hose line, go through different obstacles, another wall breach, a confined space with entanglement, and another confined space. What this class is designed to do is to push you to your limits and to help you remain calm and think about what you're doing, think about what needs to be done, and don't give up. The main goal of this class is do not give up.
So what have you learned from it?
I learned that no matter what kind of physical shape you're in, the mental part of this will get you quicker than the physical part. But what I try to do when we're fighting fire or doing training, I talk to my partner, I talk to myself, maybe sing a little bit. It doesn't sound good, but just keep your mind off of what you're doing. Don't let your mind get to wandering. As long as you can focus on the end goal, it should be good to go.
The second portion of the survival training is basically where they do bailouts and that type of environment, where they come, if they were trapped in a scenario, for instance on this one on the second floor, where they would have to self-extricate themselves. We do it by showing them techniques of throwing a charged hose line outside, as well as doing head-first bailouts on a ladder, and with actually doing type of friction device with a rope around your bottle and around your thing, holding it real tight and just slowing yourself down to the ground. So that's what they're learning today as far as setting up anchor points and stuff on the second floors.
We've learned some techniques that we can utilize in life safety situations for ourselves as firefighters. If we become trapped or lost or disoriented in a home, we can find a window and utilize the techniques that we've learned today to self-extricate ourselves out of the home.
Joey Baumstein with the fire department here. We've learned how to get in there with our axes and our Halligan tools, the tools we carry with us, to drive into ground, to get out of there in an emergency so we can go home and be with our families. And the city's gracious enough to have this house to let us use here, and our chief and everybody backing us up, and we really appreciate it.